Well, good evening, everybody. Michael, soothing here. Oh, I keep forgetting. I don't really like it when that button's not buttoned. You know. Anyway, what am I going to talk about tonight? First of all, you might be wondering if it's freezing cold and raining right now in Oregon. Why am I wearing a Hawaiian shirt, right? I'll tell you, there's two good reasons why. One is, I'm thinking about my GF, Joanne, who just moved to the Philippines. And I'm trying to get a feel for what it might be like there right now, because she says it's very, very warm and humid. And she's acclimating to being there after having been in Denmark and Sweden for so many years. Like, how many altogether? 15 or 20, let me think now. More than that, even. Yeah, so I'm going to have to ask her again how many total. I think it was 21 years, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, and she's really enjoying being back in the Philippines because it's in her blood, of course. I think I may hear the train coming right now. Oh no. No, it's a really loud truck or something. I normally don't hear sounds like that. You can probably hear it. Maybe it's a plane. Anyway, I'm a little off tonight, I guess. But before I start my topic, I thought I would talk to you about chocolate bark. And the reason why, what do they call it, bark, by the way? Is it because it looks a little bit like bark? I bought this because it's very yummy, but here's how I rationalize it to myself when it's something I shouldn't be eating. It's salted hazelnut toffee in dark chocolate. But you see, and it has one of my favorite critters on the front, a rhino, or rinoceronte, as they say. You know what? I have like an onyx rhino around here somewhere. Hold on, I'll go find it and show you. Hold on just a moment. Well, I just can't figure out where that rhino is at the moment. I just don't have any idea where he might be. But if I find him, then I'll bring him and show him to you, okay? So anyway, I like rhinoceroses, and I think they're kind of cool, although I don't think it's a good idea to antagonize or annoy them, because you might be in one of those big Jeep vehicles, in one of those safari things, but that rhino, if you irritate it, he's gonna come and just knock your Jeep right over, and then maybe step on it with you inside. They're very strong, and they're a little short-tempered sometimes, but they have a certain cuteness to them that I can't quite explain. I mean, look at those ears, for example. Tufted. And, don't you like how they kind of rotate them back and forth all the time? Anyway, I'm off topic because I was going to tell you how I justify eating this, and that is, you see, it's going to a good cause, right? Because it says endangered species chocolate. In other words, if you eat this chocolate, the snack that gives back. It says on the back, rescue your hunger with velvety dark. They give like a certain amount back or something. Let's see what they say. Do they, endangered species chocolate? Maybe it's just that they're raising awareness. Of course, they say non-GMO down here, all of the buzzwords, you know. I'm surprised it doesn't say gluten-free anywhere. But anyway, can chocolate be, let's see what the ingredients are. Bittersweet chocolate is number one. That's good, not sugar. Chocolate liqueur, cocoa butter, sugar, soy lecithin, vanilla, hazelnut toffee, which is organic salted butter, hazelnuts, soy lecithin, tapioca, Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt. I wonder if Himalayan salt tastes better than, say, sea salt or salt from the salt flats out in Utah. Allergens. Oh, they even list the allergens. It contains hazelnuts, milk, soy, produced on equipment that also produces products containing peanuts and tree nuts. Scan here, I guess with your phone or whatever, to learn more about the sourcing of this chocolate so that you can tell where it came from. I think I'm going to try that and see what happens sometime, but not right at this moment. Let's see here, trademark. Okay, so here's what they say about the black rhino. I like the fact that they have a double horn too. I don't understand the purpose of the second one, do you? Because if you're going to gore something, I would think only the first one would matter. But they have this second one that's kind of cool. And that's the way my eyes always look in the morning when I get up. Maybe that's why I relate to it. You know, sort of like whale eye. So, I gotta tell you though, this is very good chocolate. I'm gonna try a little piece right at this moment. Then I'll read to you about the black rhino. That's kind of a big piece. You can see the toffee in it. It looks pretty yummy. Can you see? It's a little different on that side, more flat. That is so good. I can't lick my fingers because I'm not supposed to. I have to use a Kleenex here. But if the house ghost wasn't looking, there's less than 4 ounces of this in here. So it's not very much. How many calories is this? There's 3 servings in this bag. And each serving has 240 calories. So that would be, what, 720 calories altogether? That's quite a bit of calories if you ate the whole bag. Calories from fat, 130. 15 grams in the bag total. That's 45% of the max value you should have in one day with 9 grams, you know. What else is in here? Oh, 3 grams of dietary fiber. So you see, there's something good. No, chocolate's supposed to have good stuff for you as far as antioxidants and other good things. Of course, it has a reputation of being an aphrodisiac, but I think that's probably more, what is the word for that? My vocabulary is slipping lately, part of that memory trouble. You know, when something is assumed, not assumed, but you get an effect. In other words, you release endorphins when you eat chocolate because it's a very pleasurable effect. The taste sensations, and so maybe that relaxes you and makes you feel better and less stressed and less anxious about life. And in that sense, it could have sort of a, not a placebo aphrodisiac effect, but something like that. Not a direct effect, but an indirect corollary effect. Anyway, this has also traces a 6% of your daily iron. So you see, if you ate like 18 bags of this in one day, you would get all the iron you need for the day, right? All right, let's read about the Black Rhino. A snack that gives back. Rescue your hunger with velvety dark chocolate packed with heaps of crunch. They make it sound yummy, don't they? Each snackable bite supports at-risk animals that need our help. Learn more at chocolatebar.com. And they show a little green leaf, you know. chocolatebar.com. The Black Rhino. Diceras bicornis. Diceras bicornis. Okay, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's Latin. Status endangered. Population increasing. So see, they're making a rebound. That's good. Black rhinos face continued risk from the poaching crisis, particularly in South Africa. But thanks to intensive anti-poaching efforts, black rhino numbers are slowly increasing. That's good to know if you're a rhino, because you'll have a better chance of having a rich and satisfying social life if your numbers are increasing, although I think they're kind of solitary other than mating time. Now let's read a little bit about what a black rhino is. Standing over 5 feet tall and weighing 1.5 tons, so that's 3,000 pounds, rhinos rank as one of the heaviest land mammals. Well, other than Rosie O'Donnell, of course. Rhino... I didn't say that, sorry. Okay. I apologize. I've been saying I'm going to be nice. Okay. Anyway, rhinos are formidable. Besides, people that live in glass houses are not supposed to throw stones, as they say. Rhinos are formidable creatures with an unusual mix of senses they have notoriously bad eyesight. You wouldn't want to be mistaken for something else if you are around a black rhino. Bad eyesight, and they are extremely nearsighted. However, rhinos make up for those shortcomings with the enhanced sensitivity to smell and sound, right? So the rhino knows you're there if you didn't take a shower lately, and in addition, they can hear you very well. They're nocturnal critters. But you know what's a lot scarier than a rhino? What is that big creature that looks a little like a rhino and hangs out in water? A hippopotamus. Hippos are very ill-tempered. So if you were in Africa or one of the places where they hang out in marshy areas or brackish river areas, you really don't want to go there at night and piss off any hippos or even get close to their territory. I believe there are, in areas where hippos are prevalent, there are far more deaths, human deaths from hippo attacks than any other animal. So you have to be quite careful around hippos. You look at that creature and you say, surely it can't run very fast, but if it's angry it can, and besides which, they'll come swimming at you and attack you in the water if you're in a boat or something like that. And they can submerge so you don't know they're there. And suddenly they pop up, you know. The closest I've ever come to seeing that, of course, was being at Disneyland on the ride, the jungle boat ride, right? Where the hippos come up out of the water in their mouth, you know. But in real life, I'm sure it would be quite frightening. So I think we'll just keep this one short tonight, and then, come back soon. You can tell I'm a little tired and a little bit out of sorts. It's because there's so much going on. I just purchased a different house close by here on the Oregon coast still. It's about 28 miles from here. And the reason why has to do with this place I live now, which I really love the nature, being on the water and everything, but the place has an issue with land subsidence. And so, I think it's going to get red tagged or something, and I need to move somewhere stable for my retirement years, that I can enjoy all the coastal life here, the rivers and the lakes, the ocean and the beaches, the mountains and the forest, the fishing, the hiking, the photography, and all those kinds of agate hunting that I do. Many, many things. So, yeah. Until next time, my friend Rodney the Rhino says, don't ASMR and drive, okay? Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.